Hey guys, this is Uday Karthik. In this video, we are going to see how to make a gun system in Unity. If you do not subscribe to my channel until now, smash the subscribe button and hit the notification icon and share it with your friends. Let's get started. First, I'm creating a first person controller project. So to create a first person controller project, click on new project and scroll down and select the first person. Now name it your project name. Select your location and create the project. This will take a while. For this project, I am using a gun model from the Unity. For this tutorial, I am using the Unity asset store gun model. To get the free asset, check in the link. To get the 3D model, check the link in the description. For this project, I am going to use this 3D gun model in the Unity asset store. Check the link in the description to get. The gun system basically works on the principle of a Raycast. In Unity, there are several types of Raycast, but in a gun system, we are using a Raycast in which passes invisible light from the user to the object, in which it detects whether it is hitting some object or not. So, for Raycast, we need to use origin vector, direction vector, Raycast hit, and a distance and a layer mask. For this project, I'm going to use a gun model which is in the Unity asset store, sci-fi gun model. If you want this gun model, check the link in the description. I'm going to open it in Unity. Select the sci-fi gun light and click import. After it being imported, first select the player capsule where it is the player for you. In player camera root, add your 3D gun model, which will be in sci-fi gun light, prefabs gun light. For this gun model, the material haven't been rendered. So if you want to render this gun model, we need to render the material to universal render pipeline. So that go to material section and click on the gun tool and select all these materials and click on edit render pipeline and click on universal render pipeline and click upgrade selected material to universal RP material. By doing this, the material will be upgraded to universal render pipeline. Now add the gun model to the player. I'm adding any of the gun model. Now reset the transform position so that we can get into the player's position. Now align the gun model according to your player. Now the gun is assigned. Now we need to create a script for our gun. Now add component and search for gun. Now add gun system. Now click on new script and create and add. Now double click to open in code editor. Now we need to create a various variable for our gun so that it needs to be work. Add serialized field. Float damage. This is the damage that the player will get when we shoot him. After that, we need a magazine size which the bullet contains, in which the how many bullet a gun contains. So create a serialized field int magazine size. After that, we need to create a variable in which the gun shoot bullet per time. So create a serialized field int bullet per tap. Now we need to create a range variable for which our gun reaches a maximum range, so that we can change the range value for different gun models. So create a serialized field float range. Now we need to create a variable for reloading the gun and create a float variable for time between shot. So the time between shots determines how in which frequent of time the gun will be shoot the bullet. Now we need to add a layer called the enemy layer, so that when we shoot the bullet, so the enemy only lost the health when we shoot with the bullet. So create a serialized field layer mask enemy layer. After that, we need to create a int variable named bullet left and a bullet shot. The bullet left contains how many bullet left in the magazine, and the bullet shot shows how many bullet have been shooted. So create a int bullet left and a bullet shot. Now we need to create a bool variable ready to shoot and shooting, reloading, and allow invoke. The ready to shoot bool helps to shoot only when the gun is ready, and shooting turns true when the gun is shooting, and reloading turns true when we reload the gun. Now we need to create a float variable for spread, or you can name it as accuracy. Serialized field float spread, otherwise it is known as accuracy. Now create a shoot function. In the shoot function, set the ready to shoot bool as false. After that, we need to create a Raycast hit. You can name the variable as whether you want. Now we need to create a value for spread. For that, create a float x equal to random.range minus spread 2 plus spread. By using the random.range, the accuracy will change depending upon the time. So for the x-axis, we have created a spread, and for the y-axis, we copy the same thing and paste it and rename the variable as y. The Raycast wants origin vector and the direction vector and the float max distance and the layer mask. For origin distance, we need to get the position of the camera. So go up and add serialized field camera FPS camera. You can name the variable as what name as you want. Now back in the shoot function, now add the origin vector as FPS camera dot transform dot position. Now for the direction vector, now we need to get the direction from using this float x and float y. To get the direction vector, now we need to create a new vector from this spread value. So create a vector 3 direction. We need to add the direction vector because in the Unity the camera always points towards the enemy. So if you want to add the spread value, accuracy value, you can add forward position plus accuracy, so the gun will shoot according to the spread value. So back in the script, now add FPS camera dot transform dot forward plus new vector 3 and add our x position and y position, and the z position always need to be 0 for our camera position. So now add the direction into the Raycast